Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Market Insider TV. It is our opening commentary on Tuesday, May the 22nd. Thanks for joining us here. Brian Hoops with Midwest Market Solutions, giving you all the market information from the overnight and a look ahead at today's trade activity. I will be on RFD TV about 10:15 Central Time this morning, so if you have a chance, hope you are able to check that out. We'll be talking about the markets with Marlon Bowling and anything that comes about during the day's session. But we have a lot of headlines to look at this morning, a lot of news developing overnight. First of all, no private export sale announcements this morning. We haven't had any this week. We did have a couple sales on Thursday and Friday of last week, but we also had a big cancellation of soybeans on Friday that, as far as demand news goes. 6 to 10 day weather forecast. It's hotter and drier than desired. We put the latest forecast in our newsletter that came out this morning so our clients could see what the maps are looking at, a lot of the trade is looking at, and it's, as I said, hotter and drier than desired. That's forcing some premium into these markets. We're hearing from a lot of producers in southeast South Dakota, northern Minnesota, southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, that they are thinking about soybeans as it's going to be difficult to get some of the rest of this crop seeded due to very wet conditions, and we're getting very close to that end of May, 1st of June kind of time frame and cutoff in here. So if we don't get some activity this week or able to plant corn, likely to switch over to soybeans in that time frame. Corn planting progress yesterday afternoon, really it's a little bearish in here. 81% complete, right in line with average. Emergence is also better than normal, 26% versus our average of 15. So in and of itself, these numbers are a little bit negative as it shows the ability of the American farmer to get out in the fields and get as much field work done as possible in a very timely fashion, get the crop planted. And the producers who have the crop seeded are telling us this is one of the best starts that they've seen in many years for their corn and soybean crops, as emergence is very rapid and ground temperatures and moisture are nearly ideal. As far as spring wheat, gains in the overnight, most of the strength coming in the winter wheat contracts, which were the biggest downside losers yesterday. There's concerns about our winter wheat crop here in the United States and across the seas, especially in the European nation, and that has rallied the wheat market in the overnight trade. The cattle futures right now called a little bit better. I'm looking maybe 40, 50 higher in some of these cattle contracts. Show list numbers down slightly from last week, but well above year-ago levels. Futures market rallied yesterday, and I think it's going to try and add to those gains here this morning. I don't know that we're going to be able to extend gains enough to break out of our trading range that we're in, but certainly by the end of last week, we're at the very bottom end of the trading range. Oversold, due for some sort of a rally in here, but I do expect trading range. On tap today, cold storage report comes out after the close. I think that will weigh on the hog futures going into the report. Cattle on feed comes out on Friday. Estimates look for 104.9% on feed, placements 90.9%, and marketing's at 105.9%. We do these videos twice every day, every morning and after the close. We look at charts and analyze the markets. If you're not signed up to receive these via email, please do so and contact me at MidwestMarketSolutions.com or contact any of our offices. They'd be glad to assist you in setting up an account. Get your account open today and receive this via